In the name of Allah, the most gracious, ever merciful, Your Excellency, Reverend Joseph Alul, Reverend Mark Chanter, friends, Reverend David, friends, guests, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you all. It is a deep honor and privilege for me to speak before you about the fasting in Islam. Muslims fast in accordance with the commandment of Allah as revealed in the Holy Quran, that, O ye who believe, fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, so that you may safeguard yourself against moral and spiritual weaknesses and attain piety, honesty, and righteousness. This verse clearly defines the primary purpose of fasting as a path towards spiritual enhancement, social harmony, and moral elevation. Fasting, therefore, is not merely abstaining from food and drink. It is a spiritual exercise that purifies the inner self, strengthens moral resolve, and guides individuals towards becoming more compassionate, mindful, and disciplined human beings. The Quranic term used in the above verse is taqwa, a rich and comprehensive concept that encompasses piety, God-fearing, moral integrity, and the cultivation of all noble virtues. It signifies living with a constant awareness of our responsibilities towards our Creator and towards fellow human beings. This reminds me of a beautiful saying of the fourth caliph of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, which briefly explains the two-dimensional philosophy of fasting in Islam, meaning devotion to God and our duty towards our fellow human beings. He said that if you love the artist, then you must love his art. And if you love the Creator, then you must love his creation. Islamic fasting offers profound benefits. On one hand, it acts as a shield against wrongdoing and moral weakness. On the other, it creates an atmosphere of spiritual elevation and ethical growth. It inspires believers to turn sincerely to God while fostering a deep desire to serving humanity. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that fasting is a shield. So when one of you is fasting, he should avoid indecent speech and shouting. And so if someone insults or tries to fight with the person, he should reply that I am fasting, meaning it is against the very spirit of fasting to involve in any such unethical behavior. This teaching highlights that fasting is not simply physical restraint, but a discipline of the tongue, the mind, and the heart, a commitment to moral integrity and emotional self-control. Ramadan is also a time of deep reflection, a time to rediscover what it truly means to be humane. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that God has no need of a person abandoning food and drink if he does not abandon falsehood and wrongdoing. Thus, fasting demands genuine moral, social, and spiritual transformation. During the fast, one should be occupied greatly with the remembrance of God. Beside the material bread, we must also pay huge attention to spiritual bread, because material bread strengthens the body and spiritual bread sustains the soul and sharpens the spiritual faculties. In Islam, serving humanity is among the highest forms of worship. The current leader of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has summarized the social impact of fasting and says that when fasting is based on righteousness, it produces a beautiful society, creating a spirit of sacrifice for each other. Thus, fasting strengthens not only individual character, but also fosters a compassionate and cohesive society. It calls upon to embody the simple yet transformative motto of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, which is love for all, hatred for none, in our daily lives, striving to live with honesty, integrity, and piety. Thank you very much for your attention. God bless you all.